news coming in from Punjab right now. It's a shocker, in fact, when an FIR has been registered after an altercation between soldiers and hotel owner over the mode of payment. Now, the FIR mentions that army personnel were attacked with lathis and iron rods. The hotel owner is still on the run. Army major and a team of 16 Jawans were brutally attacked by this hotel owners. This is a big update we have right now, learning about the details of the FIR. Right now, restaurant owner has been allegedly attacked the army men. An army major and Jawans have been brutally attacked. This was an altercation reportedly over the mode of payment, and what we're getting to know that the army personnel were attacked in Punjab. This is the latest we have right now. The FIR details also coming in. Team of 16 Jawans and an army major brutally attacked by owner of a restaurant, and the incident took place early hours of Tuesday. That is yesterday, and soldiers were headed to the Chandi Mandir. What we know, and they were returning after winning a snow marathon at Lahore. So this is the big update we have right now. And my colleague Gursimran is joining us live. Also, a senior editor, Shawan, is also joining us live from the newsroom. Gursimran, tell us the details. This is a shocker coming in from Punjab. Army personnel, including an army major, has been reportedly attacked.
Yes, 6 army personnel were injured, including the Major Sachin. That is what we are getting to know. This unit of the Ladakh squads, these 13 members squad, that was coming from the Lahore area of Himachal Pradesh after the snow marathon in which they took part and stood victorious. They were returning while heading towards the Chandi Mandir. They stopped at a dhaba, Alpine dhaba in the area of Ropar, and when they tried to make the payment via UPI, the owner of the this restaurant, they objected to the online payment and they demanded cash, after which the soldiers refused. Even after when they had a talk with the owner and they made the payment via digital mode, even then the owner of this Alpine restaurant, he stopped him, and then he called his workers to attack the army personnel. 6 army personnel, that is what we are getting to know, were injured, including the major, and 5 out of the 6 injured were seriously injured. They are still admitted at the army hospital and are undergoing treatment. Now the police in the Rupnagar, they have acted. They found multiple teams to nab the accused. Based on one CCTV footage that they managed to get, 2 persons have been now arrested. One is identified as Himanshu, who is from the Rupnagar only, while the second person, the one who has been arrested, has been identified as Tane from the Uttar Pradesh. Now the police has produced both before the court in a short while ago, and they have been taken on remand. Now the hunt is on for other people. So, since the FIR that has been given, the complaint that has been given by the army major makes a mention of roughly 30 to 35 people, but the police is saying that on counting the number is not 30 to 35, but yes, there are many people that are still at the large, and they are carrying out raids at multiple locations to nab the perpetrators who have attacked the Indian Army personnel. Important to mention that the Punjab police has registered the case under section 307, which means that attempt to murder. Yes.
All right. That's a serious, of course, sections that have been leveled. But right now, just stay with us, Gursimran. We have been joined by Major General A.K. Sivach, the defense expert, on the phone line. Major General Sivach, this is, of course, a very shocking news coming in. Now, what we understand is that FIR has been registered against hotel owner, and 2 people have been arrested. Army personnel, including an army major, were attacked by lathis and iron rods over mode of payment at a restaurant. How do you react to this?
This is very shocking, and this sort of thing happening in Punjab, and they attacking the army, including an army officer. I suppose strict action to be taken against defaulter. FIR has been already lodged. The police must nab them, and there should be a criminal and a civil case to be charged against these personnel who have taken a law in their own hand. I am sure the police will able to nab them in a very short time, but a very strong message has to be sent to the people at large that you can't take law in your own hand. And in case if it has happened in Punjab, Punjab is a border state, it doesn't send a very good message. And in case if there were about 30 to 40 people as which has been brought, that gives a criminal mind that so many people getting together and trying to attack the people in uniform. That doesn't send a very good message to the society and to the country. After all, these soldiers are the ones which are basically defending the nation. They must be knowing it that they belong to Indian Army, and there was an officer and also the other Jawan. In case they were attacked, then they knew it very well that these people are people in uniform, so strict action to be taken, and the police must go all out to nab all those who are involved into this incident, and not only the FIR. And I can only say that we have to now nab them at the earliest, take a strong action against them, and send this message across to the society. You can't take a law in your own hands and can't use a criminal force against a man in uniform.
Right. Right. All right. Thank you so much, Major General A.K. Sivaj, for joining us with those details. Also, thank you so much, Gursimran, for joining us with those details. A shocker coming in from Punjab viewers. In fact, Shawan Sen is joining us live from the newsroom here. Shawan, police has registered an FIR against the assailants that also invokes several IPC sections, including 307. These are serious charges, and this is also the fact that, as Major General A.K. Sivaj was saying, that this is a border state. This happening in Punjab raises a serious alarm, and of course, question on law and order. The hotel owner is still on the run.
Well, in fact, Rakshita, we've accessed the content of the FIR that has been registered by Punjab Police, in which they make a clear mention of the fact that when the Army Major and as well as his team of 16 Army personnel had gone inside the dhaba for a dinner, thereafter when they were making a payment, it is the owner of that restaurant who insisted that the payment should be by cash, when the Army Major refused and the payment was already made through online. It was then that the restaurant owner called in a mob of roughly about 30 to 35 people who carried out that attack. In fact, the team was brutally assaulted using lathis as well as iron rods. We are given to understand that while only 2 people have been arrested so far, about 30 to 35 people were involved, and the owner of the restaurant is still on the run. Just to give you a perspective, this is the same very team which had won a snow marathon just about a day ago, and they were on their way back. They had participated in the snow marathon in Lahore, and they were returning when this incident took place early Tuesday morning, is what we are being told by our sources within the police. But what's important to point out here is that so far, despite the FIR being registered, despite looking into all the electronic evidence, police haven't been able to nab the restaurant owner at this point in time, and that is the reason why several questions essentially being raised about the law and order situation in the state of Punjab, given the fact that this has happened not very far away from a police picket which was also present.
Right. Right. All right. Thank you so much, Shawan, for joining us with those important details coming in as far as this assault on the army personnel in Punjab is concerned. Remember, FIR has been registered against the assailants. Owner insisted on payment by cash. There was an altercation which led to a mob attack on army personnel, including an army major.